for your
everyone.
patience, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon,
good morning,
night.
everybody.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you so much for waiting. It's a pleasure to be out here with a very exciting announcement, but with...
Yeah!
But what?
You guys were right! He's pregnant!
I'm not pregnant! I'm not pregnant. I'm not. I don't have a womb.
Congratulations,
I'm not an omega.
That's his ultrasound.
Oh, that you saw on the start. That's not my ultrasound. I swear to God. No. If my baby, you see that silhouette on the front page? If my baby looked like that in the ultrasound, I'm sorry, I'd be very scared for what I was about to see.
Whoa, to say to your baby.
Why would it look like that? I'm not Gregant. I'm sorry. I'm not Bregnate. But Selen, if it's not my ultrasound, what do we have to announce?
What do we have to announce? Oh, it has been a long time coming. A lot of work has been put onto it. A lot of stress. Vox stressed me out for the last like 2 hours.
I did. I was having a really hard time. I was having a really hard time today. I was running around trying to do a load of really difficult errands, and meanwhile, Selen was like, "Where the fuck is Vox?" And meanwhile, I was like, running from place to place.
Where's the waiting room?
It's fine, because at the end of the day, we did get that. We did get it done.
The waiting room's up.
We did get it done. We're here and we're ready.
If you guys see our Discord messages, you would see like 20+ messages from me. I was like, "Where are you?" Every hour, I'd be like, "Fox, where's the waiting room?" Fox, I need you to make a decision right now. And then an hour later, I'll be like, "I made the decision for us."
Selen did a very, very good job. And might I say, throughout this entire process, Selen has done a great job of spearheading this project and making sure that everything ran smoothly. So I very much appreciate her for putting up with my very disorganized ass.
It's okay. As long as it's here, the waiting room, the stream is here now. The
fruits of your labor are here, and I'm very excited to reveal them. So, Selen, do you want to show them what you mostly have been working on?
Come on, Fox, show them what it is.
All right, let's take a look. Everybody, we're very excited to announce, take a look at this. Whoa! Okay.
Yes.
But what is the NIJISANJI Prism Cup? Selen, tell them about it. Take it away.
That doesn't really explain much when they just saw the logo.
They love it regardless. It's such a good logo, isn't it?
It is pretty good logo. It is. Shout out to the logo maker that finished this today.
Everybody's been working around the clock.
Shout out to my graphics team. So, well, Vox, I guess we should show them the information slide. Tell them what it really is.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right. Yeah! So, if you guys weren't like, sort of could tell from the background itself with the little Minecraft swords, that was like the biggest hint for you guys. So, this is basically a little Minecraft competition that Vox and I have made together, produced together, and basically there will be 4 games in the server. It's gonna be on a fully customized modded server, not on the servers that we've used in the past, but entire new thing where a lot of these games are custom programmed specifically for this event. And a huge shout out for Vox for like helping out with producing all of this.
Of course.
Because it was
it's pretty expensive, but I'm really happy to get to be a part of something like this. I've been wanting this for a long time. So 20 members of EN, not including ourselves, will be divided into 4 teams of 5 and participate in these games, including some of stage 1s through 4. Look, what the fuck could we be talking about with these? Protect Tazumi? Who's trying to kill him? What?
What do you mean protect
Who's after our CEO?
Yes, who's after
We must defend our honor. The main broadcast is going to be on Selen's channel, and Selen and I are going to be casting and producing and hosting this whole event, and I'm really, really excited to do it. Our hashtag is going to be hashtag NIJIEN Prism Cup 2023, and it's going to take place September 27th at 4 p.m. PST, which is also September 28th at 8 a.m. JST.
Yes, and also you can use the hashtag to cheer for your favorite team when we start. We're gonna be sorting out the teams on this stream. We're gonna do the usual. We're gonna be spinning the wheel and randomizing the wheel of fortune into 4 different teams. So, and the fun thing about these events is that each team that wins an event will get an advantage for the next one. We won't be telling them what the advantages is. You guys will all be finding out on the day of the event. It could be, you know, maybe a team will can have an advantage of fucking over another team or something like that. Oh, the drama.
I can't wait. Essentially, picture this. The drama of Mario Party poison mushrooms. Who will you steal the star from? But higher stakes, more disadvantages across an event with many, many viewers that's been produced and set up. I can't wait to see the anger, the drama, the hate, and for me to not have to be a part of it, because I know that everyone would do it to me immediately, because I'm really funny when I get mad at things, and I fucking hate it because it just makes me more mad in a terrible dramatic cycle. So why don't we take a look at the next slide, shall we? So
I remember when when we were setting up the things, I was like, I thought we were participating, and then Vox was like, wait, I thought we were hosting. I was like, what, you don't want to participate in the games, Vox?
And in my head, I was like, you know what? Not really, no. I can do with being the guy in the chair, to be honest. And so we had 2 participants tune in and fill in for us quite late, and we're really appreciative for that as well.
I have to say a shout out to the 2 EN members that were substituting for Vox and I, because we actually found them this morning, where I was messaging people. I was like, we need 2 more. We need 2. Vox and I are not gonna be participating. We're gonna be hosts. Can you please sub in for us? So we'll tell you know who the 2 members are, but shout out to those 2 members for having our backs at last minute.
For saving us from this. So for the server, each game is its own event, and a team will be immortalized in the so-called Hall of Fame for each stage. So the stakes are very, very high. This server is going to remain up after the event is complete, and that Hall of Fame will remain the same for potential future events. So the stakes are very, very high. The server will be open to them, however, before the event begins as well, on September 20th, where they can use a training facility and explore a main server hub. The game stages will not be open until the actual event, so no one will have an opportunity to see exactly what they're up against until the day of the event. And Selen, you and I are doing this together, right? The early access tour of the lobby.
The early access. Of course, we need 2 people to showcase the games.
On Selen's channel on September 19th at 6 p.m. PST.
Yeah, so we're going to be giving a tour of the lobby as well as showcasing the games. The other livers, they can see what the games are going to be like via the stream, but we're not letting them practice on it because that will give an unfair advantage for teams who, spend a lot, if they want to spend a lot of time in the lobby and we give them access to the events, then they're going to, they'll actually practice the main event. So we are instead barring people from accessing the main event halls, but we will have a training facility built on this server where there's going to be just something a bit similar to the main event, but also not really. But it will practice the skills they need to win the games. So yes, like Fox said, the server will be open to everybody on September 20th, and they can check it out whenever they want or train for it as a team whenever they want. It is really a beautiful server from the sneak peeks we saw. It's not complete yet. That's why the server isn't open up right now. It's still not complete yet, but the sneak peeks that Vox and I saw, I hope you guys look forward to it, because let's just say every wave in EN is represented in this server. And we're hoping to have this server more so in the future, even after this event is over. And if we want to do any other future Minecraft events or tournaments or any other games, it can be hosted in the server that we are going to be presenting to you guys.
Very good. Let's take a look at some of the stages we'll be doing. So the first one is sort of a pre-event, the scavenger hunt. 30 mascots of each EN Liver, all of them, are hidden around the lobby. There'll be a 30-minute timer, and whichever team finds the most mascots wins. This was Solen's brainchild. She came up with this idea, and I think it's so sweet to have everybody's fan mascots hidden around and to see who can find the most. And of course, this begins before the next event, and whoever finds the most mascots, their team will get some kind of advantage.
Yes. So the next event will be dodgeball. So it's really similar. Okay, if you guys think about it, it's very, very similar to the one you see in Crab Game with the snowball fight. So it's similar to that. But unlike the Crab Game snowball fight, the platforms around them will be slowly disappearing as more time passes. So each team, it's a 1v1. Of course, there are 4 teams, so we're gonna see whichever team wins the most in the 1v1. Where the fuck did you go?
A platform. It disappeared from beneath me.
Oh my god! Yes, and underneath the platform is lava, so technically Vox died.
Oh, wait, what does it sound like in Minecraft?
Oh, wait, that's Roblox.
It used to be in Minecraft as well. I love how my mouse stopped at the bottom, so you can still see my head.
Yeah, you can see.
I was burning to death. All right, sorry to kill your flow. You go on.
So yes, it's like the battle. So each member is given like bows and stuff. So I believe arrows would be coming up in the middle of the platform. So if they run out of arrows, they have to go to the main go to the center to pick up the arrows. And they can't pass the center, obviously. So it's sort of like this. It's actually like a dodgeball game, but people die. So in game, obviously, it's like dodgeball, but with a mortality rate.
I thought they were going to die in real life.
Oh shit! Imagine.
hence why I was very keen on not participating.
So like the NIJISANJI Hunger Games.
Exactly. You're sitting at the top like President Snow, just like oh yes. I can't actually remember a single thing that man says. I was trying to come up with a quote, but I just said, oh yes.
Oh yes. As long as you get the voice down, that's all that matters.
Oh yes, Miss Everton, would you care for a fucking chicken pate? I don't know, mate. All right. Next up.
Next slide.
The parkour relay race. For the parkour relay race, all teams must race fuck.
You okay there?
Yes! All teams must race across a parkour map. And whichever team crosses the finish line first wins. There are going to be 5 checkpoints for each member, and the parkour map will start off very easy and obviously progressively get more difficult as it continues. Teams will have to strategize on which member should do which course, and I cannot wait for the team dynamics with this one. Can you imagine the arguments happening? You got to do that one. No, I don't want to do that one. No, you have to do that one. I can't wait for it. Oh, hang on a minute. You're a little. Hang on, Solen. I know you're short already, but we may need to move you out of the way a little bit.
You might need to shrink me. This
is Solen's true height, everybody. I'm sorry to expose her like that.
Sorry, he kicked off my booster seat just then.
I did.
So now he punted my little booster chair that I had.
You were standing on stilts just to be almost as tall as me, and I just kicked them out from under you, and I was like, get down there.
Yeah, here we go. So,
would you like me to describe it to you, or would you like me to find you a box?
So to add on to the parkour relay race, the reason why we did it so that it starts off easy and then it gets more and more difficult is so that because teams that what's going on, Vox? What is it?
You look so funny. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, because I had to peek up. I had to peek up too. I could go down even. I'm like standing on my tippy toes right now and looking up so people can see my mouth. So the reason why is that so some teams, obviously maybe some members aren't, I guess, good as parkour, and we don't want them to be stuck there for like hours. So we made sure to for the weaker members, they can start at the very beginning, and then obviously the members who are more well versed in parkour will be at the end of the checkpoint where they do like the final the hardest maps and stuff like that. And also because this is programmed, it's not like we're gonna have a bed and then they have to sleep on the bed. It's actually programmed so that there's actual checkpoints in this parkour course, so when they fall or die, they will be teleported right back into the checkpoint instantly. They don't have to wait till they die or anything. They will just be teleported back to their checkpoint. And obviously there is a finish line, so whichever member gets past the finish line, they get to, you know, and they win the parkour race. Finally, for the Protect Tazumi. This one is very interesting. It is basically a PvP map. So it's gonna follow a payload defense mechanism. So obviously, if you guys know Overwatch, you push the payload card to the very end. Tazumi-san is in that payload, and he has to push you as the defending team has to defend the payload against the attackers, which is the enemy team. So it's like obviously still like a 1v1 scenario. Whichever team pushes the cart the furthest wins. So there's also a lot of power-ups scattered around the map as well. So some of the power-ups can include like speed, knockback, long range weapons, a golden apple, stuff like that. And to differentiate from members, when they are on the, you know, the protect bodyguard side, they will have a little cowboy hat, and then when they're on the, you know, the attacking side, they'll have bandit handkerchiefs whirling around their necks and stuff. So people will be like, "Whoa, who's on my team?" So they will have costumes so people will know who's on whose team. Also, I know there's a typo. I didn't care.
You know what?
All I cared about was making sure the waiting room was up.
I didn't notice. And you know what? They'll forget about that typo if... Do you want to show them the custom?
Yes, so we got a sneak peek of what the payload looks like. It's great from the developers.
You guys don't know how hard everybody has been going to try and get this done. Like, we have a custom model for the Riku Tazumi payload, and I'm about to show it to you. Here it is.
So we need to let you guys know that the theme of the map is the Wild West. So
this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
So that's why it's like we're wearing cowboys and like bandit handkerchiefs and stuff like that. So and then there's our CEO and a fucking little payload.
We have to make sure to protect the immortal Tazumi so that Niji-Sanji will be created some 200 years after the fall of the Wild West.
Yeah. He's in the Wild West right now because he heard about the gold rush. He's there in Japan for gold.
He's out there. No. He's a smart man. He'd be the one out there selling all the pickaxes and shovels.
True,
you know.
True. He's
a smart man, and that's why we got to keep him safe.
Before he became the CEO of a VTuber company, he was out there selling shovels and pans for the gold rush in America.
Pickaxes out of 3 iron ingots and 2 sticks. That's kind of a gamer's joke. That's kind of a Minecraft joke.
Yeah, so look forward to that event. That event is, honestly, it seems like it's gonna be really fun to watch, just to hear people freaking out. From what I saw from the devs, there's gonna be like lasso mechanics too, where you can lasso somebody over, and also like you can throw TNTs at people as well. So it's gonna be really fun seeing people like lasso each other and stuff.
But before let's move on, because what is a Minecraft event without players to participate in it? And we need to sort these players into some teams. Let's, instead of trying to sort this ourselves and helping people enjoy the comfort of those they've played with often before, we're going to play teacher and say, okay, we're going to give you a number, you're with you, you're with you, you're with you. And they're like, oh, I'm with him, I'm with her. Well, yes, you are. Let's take a look at...
It's time for bonding time!
It's time to be Harry Potter. Are you in Gryffindor or are you in fucking Hufflepuff? Let's take a look.
Yeah!
So what we've got here is we have 4 teams, and 4 of the contestants have already been decided. So in the red team, Scala. On the blue team, Sho. On the yellow team, Aya. And on the green team, Meloko. And after that, we have a load of other people to sort, so let's get started on it right away, shall we? Do you Do you have an order you would prefer? Should we try
Also-
alphabetical or you go ahead? You go ahead. What were you going to
So for those who are wondering, are the team names finalized? I mean, it was very easy for us to just choose colors because we're not really that creative. We're just like fucking red, blue, green, yellow, what the fuck, I don't care. So if after the finalized teams, just get together and we actually want a team name, that's cool by us. If they want something more, creative than red, blue, yellow, green. But for now, we're just calling them red, blue, yellow, green. But they want a more creative name, they can figure that out themselves. We'll just add that in the server if they want it.
I'm really excited to see someone come out with like team. One of them will just stick with team red. Team yellow come out with like, all right, we are team PP penis weenus, and we just have to abide by that. And they're like, no, you casters, call it by the full name. The full name, please.
What if they like changed their team name to just a different color?
Team Green are like, we will change our name to Team Blue. And we're like, you can't do that.
They're like, all right, we'll be Team Light Blue.
Kyo, if your team reaches a consensus, maybe you can call them Team Blue Balls.
Yeah, it has to be a vote. You can't just be like, I want to be Team Blue Balls because I was placed in blue first. You can't. It has to be. It does not make you a team leader being placed first, Kyo.
No, that's something. I mean, will there be team leaders? I guess that's for you to decide.
They can nominate team. Yeah, they can vote on it. All right. Spin that wheel. Who's our first one?
Who's up first? Up first is our very own Starboy. It's Arcadia.
All right, spin that
Let's see which team he's going to be on. Arcadia is on
Whoa, is it gonna be yellow?
There's no way he is on team yellow. With
you dragged the wrong person.
I dragged the wrong person there. I just dragged the completely innocent bystander onto team yellow. I had to move him back. I'm gonna see who that is later. Arcadia is with her genmate Aya in team yellow. Yeah, good enough.
Good enough. You gotta remove, and then we gotta remove yellow so we don't repeat it too.
Oh, of course. Thank you. What would I do without you? All right. Next up.
Not have an event, I guess.
I love that the music stopped as soon as you said that. Incredible comedic timing. Who's up next?
Who's next?
Luca Kaneshiro is another contestant in the NIJISANJI EN Prism Cup. Let's take a look at what he's gonna be on. I love how green is. Yeah. And it was called yellow. Spin that motherfucking wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Luca is in team red. Get him in the red team. I moved the wrong person yet again.
I like how you always move that guy.
That guy is someone at the top. Someone at the top of the list keeps getting moved. He's on the red team with Scarlet. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bing.
Moving on. All right, we will remove red from the list.
Red is already pretty buffed, though, if you think about it, because Luca is very, very good at parkour.
He is. He's very, very big at parkour, and already I think the biggest boobs in EN are already on Team Red.
Oh,
so
you're right.
It's a big shame. It's a big shame for all the other teams. It's like
when there was a baseball team that was just all big boob ladies.
God.
We're having our own question team.
Let's go. Next up on the list is Uki. Let's take a look at what team
where is Uki gonna be on?
Spin that motherfucking wheel. Uki is
color?
on Team Blue.
He's gonna be on Team Blue Balls.
Team Blue with.
I don't think Uki's gonna let you call the team Blue Balls, Kyo.
Well, you never know. He's giving everybody on the Team Blue Balls, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to avoid that.
I don't think so.
We'll see. All right.
And who gets automatically put on green?
Who gets automatically put on green? Let's take a look. It is
Is
Sunny Briscoe!
Sunny!
Briscoe on Team Green with Milico.
Oh, actually, Luca versus Sunny would be interesting because Sunny is
Red
also
versus
really good at.
green.
Sunny's also pretty good at like parkour and PvP. I've seen his parkour skills. I've also heard Aya told me that she's like really well versed in like PvP. She in the past she used to do a lot of PvP Minecraft too, so she has that advantage. Also, Sunny's an Overwatch player, so he's used to payload defense.
I'm curious about how this is going to work out. I'm curious to see all of the team dynamics and curious to see if any one team is a stomp or if it's going to be even. I think it looks pretty even to me so far. But then again, what do I know? Next on the list
It's Minecraft.
It's
Anything
Minecraft,
can
baby.
happen, Minecraft.
And you know what? Minecraft begins with an M. You know what else starts with M? Mario Marionette.
Maria!
She in fact starts with M twice over, and she is going on which team? Spin that motherfucking wheel.
Where's Maria's team gonna be?
She's on team
Red
with Luca and
Australians.
Genmate Scala. 2 Australians on Team Red.
Oh my god. It would have been funny if
Red.
Sunny was also in Team Red, actually.
color
But
of
Red would have
the-
been like so fucking busted if he was.
That would be a ridiculous team. Red, the color of the sunburn I would get if I went to Australia. Let's take a look at who's
All right,
next.
who's next?
It's Rosemi
It's
Summer.
Rosemi!
Rosemi Summer. Let's take a look at where she's going. Let's spin the Wheel of Fortune. Who's it gonna be? She's on Team Blue with Uki and Kyo. I've moved the wrong person again. Oh dear.
It's a different person this time.
Oh no. There's
Oh my
someone
God,
backstage
Team
just
Red.
getting jostled around. Oh, it's terrible.
Alright, so Rosemi with Kyo and Uki now.
Interesting.
These are some very interesting team dynamics, though.
I'm loving the colors right now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that these guys match those colors. Maybe
Yeah,
there's a little
it's
more to this
fate.
than meets the eye. It's rigged. It's not
actual-
rigged. I promise it's not rigged.
We actually
I
had
swear to God, it's not
everything
rigged.
scripted already. That wheel is actually just a video.
That wheel is the video, and I have rehearsed this so heavily. I'm going, spin that wheel, and the mouse comes on, and as soon as I see that, I go, blah, where we go? I'm ready to react. But who on this pre-recorded
next?
video is next?
Who's next on this pre-recorded
It's
video
your
that we have a
favorite
script
member
for?
of Niji Purple, favorite sorcerer Shimino.
Yeah!
Whose team is he gonna be on? Spin the wheel. Oh yes, spin the wheel. Oh, an excellent activity.
Which
An
team
excellent
Stu's gonna
activity.
be?
He's on team
Wait, yellow.
yellow.
Maybe we did have this scripted. Why is it like red, blue, yellow, green?
It's really funny.
Red, blue,
It's going in
yellow.
order. Green is last yet again. Remember, Asta was yellow first last time, so
Yeah,
the order.
but now
no,
that,
don't worry about it.
what
It was
is this?
silly
green
RNG
is
this
last
time, but no.
What is this
And
RNG?
then by default, sorted onto the green team. It's Aruban.
Albin!
Aruban
Whoa,
Knox.
Albin and Sunny together. Oh,
He's covering up my face.
green is starting to become stacked too.
Get behind me. Get behind me, boy. That's it. Get Mr. President, get behind me. There's a bomb. All right, who's coming next?
Who's after?
Ooh, I like this man. Man,
Ike!
we gotta
You
change.
gotta add bad colors in there.
Gotta add the colors back. What's it gonna be?
Wait, what color were you missing?
Red, blue, yellow, green. None of them match, apart from yellow.
It's alright.
Yellow
Yellow
matches.
and green.
Let's get it back in. So, who is it going to be?
Which
team?
where's Team Ike is
he
gonna
gonna be
go
on?
to?
Will it be on Team Red Blue? Will it be on Team Blue Red?
Blue red. We won't know.
Who knows, mate? Here we go.
Who knows?
Go ahead, spin that wheel. Go ahead and spin that jolly good wheel for me. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
Mr. Ike, as a twist of fate, Mr. Ike, even the blue boy,
Blue.
is on the blue team. Fantastic.
Oh,
I've moved
he's
the wrong
blue and he's
person
on blue.
again. If Streamlabs
Yeah.
makes me do that again, I am going to have a bloody conniption, I tell you.
Why don't you just lock the thing?
Why don't you shut the fuck up for once? Good lord. why don't you cease that yammering?
All right, Vox, you cast the rest of this announcement then.
Bet. All right, here we go.
All right,
20, 40, 35. And everybody, next up, I got a Renzoto. I got a Renzoto for $55,000. I'm going to start the bidding at 1. I'm going to start the bidding at 2. I'm going to start the bidding at a spin the wheel. I see a 1. I see a 2. I see a 50,000. I see a 60,000. I see a 70,000. I see a 75,000. All where is 80,000? Do I see 80,000? Do I see 90,000? I see going once, going twice. Team yellow for Renzoto into the yellow team with this funny alien. And I was just about to put him in. I was about to put the random person in the back in a completely different team again.
Why is... I like how Team Yellow is Illuna plus Shu. Shu is like the transfer student. He's like, hey guys.
Hey guys, yeah. Shu is he's one of those older like university students. Like, you know, there's a team full of like fresh out of high school people, and then there's the one person who's like a grown adult and they're going back to learn a new skill or something. And Shu is just there like, hey everybody, kind of sits at the back of the class, doesn't really talk to anybody. That's pretty interesting.
Hey guys. Hey,
I
just took like, you know, a 200 gap year, so like I'm back to school now.
Yeah, I want to finish my education. He's going back. He wanted to learn some. I mean, I don't think he needs to go back. Have you seen how good he is at math?
School.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw him. He was doing like this random math question in the middle of his stream. I
don't know. He had log in there. What is log? What? I've never used a log before.
Logarithms were taught in high school, Vox.
Not in the UK. Not in the UK they weren't. If they were, I wasn't listening.
No wonder, the UK.
If they were, I wasn't listening. But then again, school.
What the
school system.
For?
GCSEs are not the same as high school. Listen, I'm not going to go on about the UK school system, but high school is not.
But GCSEs are from high school.
No, they're not. Secondary school is the UK equivalent, and that ends when you're 16. High school ends when you're 18.
Oh, so you never did it.
No, we do something different for high school. Instead, you either go to sixth form, which is our equivalent of high school, or you go to a community college, or you get an apprenticeship, okay? I imagine if I studied math at sixth form, I would have learned what logarithms are, but I did not.
Yeah, but logarithms are taught in GCSE math.
Why? I wasn't listening then, clearly. Moving on, there are different sets, there are different class levels. Like, you were clearly in the fucking fancy pants smart ass math class. You were the one being taught logarithms while I was still trying to figure out fucking trigonometry. All right, so let's move on. I don't give a fuck. This guy's probably bad at math as well. Don't be or drop sides. Let's take a look at what team he's on. I gotta get yellow out of this fucking list. This is driving me nuts. Why did I agree to do this with you? Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel so I can go to fucking bed.
This man got broken by logarithms.
Doppio is on Team Blue. Shut the fuck up. I'm about to move the wrong guy again.
To be fair, you brought it up though. I didn't bring this up. I didn't bring up logarithms.
Why are the 5?
Wait, you didn't remove blue. Ike was already in blue.
Doing Doppio again. Doppio again.
Doppio was not a false alarm, guys.
I thought something was wrong. I thought something looked wrong. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Woo! He's on Team Green. Green. Sorry, Kyo. You can't have him. You wouldn't have had him anyway. You wouldn't have had him anyway. Not even my fuck up. The fuck up was just a little bit funny. Doppio is on Team Green. Lamau. Sorry.
Who's on Team Red then?
Who's on Team Red? It's Kotoka. This red team is like really matching up with, you got like red from Maria and Scarlet, and then you've got the transition from red to yellow with Kotoka. We need one more blonde in red, and then you have Kotoka just kind of forming the gradient between them both. That's hilarious.
I honestly thought you were gonna talk about the Booba team, but then I was like, Maria's in there though.
Flat is like just as small boobies will have their day.
She's like the water girl for the Team Booba.
I'm trying to get the colors right.
She's like, my lady, don't worry, I'm here to help carry it.
Excuse me, King. Your ass looks so heavy. May I carry it?
May I help support it.
Right, we've got 4 contestants remaining to complete the teams of 5. So, next up on the list is Vermilion. Which team is it going to be on? Spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel. Oh my god, the colors actually match the words for once. Yellow!
Yellow!
Oh my gosh, Shu is like the transfer student.
I'm like Homer Simpson picking up the phone. Yellow!
I like how Shu is the
Homer
transfer
Simpson!
student.
And Marquez Brownlee. Brilliant. Vermilion. And who comes after Ver? Wilson.
Yeah, Shu is like the teacher. He's like the.
Oh yeah, we got
He's the teacher. It's like a field trip.
I know Aya knows a lot about Minecraft PvP, but I feel like Shu. Does Shu know a lot about Minecraft? Maybe he's gonna be like the Minecraft mentor and kind of help them all figure out what they're doing.
Yeah,
and be
he's like the
all right,
coach and
team.
stuff.
They're on like a field trip. And he's the one who's like, all right, guys, let's make sure the teamwork. Yeah, it's going to be great. All right, cool. Next up, Wilson. Let's get Team Yellow off of there. Get out of my face, Yellow. Who asked?
Green's the new yellow.
Spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel. Wilson going on team.
Wilson gets to be on green.
He's going on team. Goddamn green.
Okay, not gonna lie, green is fucking stacked as hell, because I heard Wilson also does a lot of Minecraft and a lot of PvP. And green is pretty stacked, not gonna lie. So like
hey, who knows? Who knows? Maybe green is the team. But you never know.
If we realize a team may be more stacked than the others, I will not hesitate to nerf them.
This is a clever idea. It's a clever idea. We can take a look at the results from earlier rounds and be like, all right, Wilson, we're kneecapping you.
Yeah, we're gonna
we take Wilson
on them.
we take Wilson out back, and unfortunately we do what needs to be done.
Wilson comes back and he's like, does this look a little bit different to you, Box?
No, I mean, he looks remarkably shorter. I'm not sure if he has... Yeah. Most people have thighs and calves. I think this man is just all thigh.
And then we kind of... without knees.
Do you ever do that thing? Do you ever do that thing when you kneel down and you put shoes on your knees so that it looks like you've got...
like Lord Farquaad from Shrek in the musical. Have you ever watched Shrek the musical? And the actor was just...
This is my leadership style for making sure this is entertaining for everyone. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Speaking of sacrifices, who are we going to sacrifice to the Great Wheel next? It's fucking Vantacock. I just thought of the...
Is he going to be red or is he going to be on blue? Let's
Is he going to be red? I could be red. I could be blue. I could spin the fucking wheel. Here we go. He's going to be on...
Oh my god, please be blue. Please.
Blue! By the skin of his teeth, this man escapes being in red and is on team blue.
Yeah! I like how Rosemi's like the only girl on team blue and then Luca's the only boy in team red.
It's all random, and so, by process of elimination, the last member of Team Red is...
Red took all the girls, I just noticed. Red took all the girls.
Red took all the girls. Oh yeah, there is one girl on all the other teams. Oh well. Well, thankfully, Luca is going to have one more boy to keep him company. It's Bazalius Bandage, and he's going on the red team by process of elimination. And those are your teams, everybody. On the red team, you have Scarla, Luca, Maria, Kotika, and Bazalius. On the blue team, you've got Kyo, Uki, Rosemi, Ike, and Vantacro. On the yellow team, you've got Aya, Asta, Shu, Ren, and Ver. And then on the green team, you've got Melico, Sonny, Alban, Doppio, and Wilson. What a stacked set of teams.
You know what's crazy? Vox, on blue team, it's like almost one from each wave. If you look at it.
Oh my god,
actually, yeah.
Minus Etheria, you've got almost... Etheria and Lazulite, you've got almost everybody.
Yeah, it's so diverse.
Bro, that is mad, isn't it? That is mad, isn't it? You got almost one person from every NIJISANJI wave. Man, that is absolutely trash. All right.
So we want to give, before we move on from the wheel, we want to give a huge shout out for Scarla Melico for subbing in last minute for Vox and I, because I literally messaged him in the morning and was like, please. please, let's do it for you, please. Because then it would be teams of, like, 3 teams of 6, and I wanted it to be, like, 5, because I thought 5 was, like, a better number. And also, it gets a little bit more chaotic when there's 6 people. 5 is just a little less, like, you know, manageable.
I think 5...
Just a little bit more manageable.
We made the exact same decision that Overwatch did. Decided to move the teams from 6 to 5.
Yeah. We were like, 6 is not a great number, as we learned from Overwatch. We to be 5. So other than that, a huge shout out to all the members for participating and for agreeing to, you know, to wanting to do this with us and like joining this event. A really huge shout out because they're giving their time to participate in this event and to make content for all of us here and have fun. Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So next up, you're going to be doing the most of the talking because this is all sort of your ballpark. But obviously, a great number of people have been helping us to bring this project to life. And on the next slide, I'm going to show you some of the people who have been helping us along the way. And also, I did this goofy little thing. Look at this.
Yeah, well, that's me!
That's me! That's me!
So, of course, it's Vox and I. We will be the casters for this event. It'll be hosted on my channel. But you see this beautiful logo there. You might recognize these names because a lot of them were worked on previous tournaments and previous events for me in the past. So Melly actually helped out on NIJISANJI. She designed the logos for the NIJISANJI belt. I asked Melly to help out with making the logo for NIJI Prism Cup.
You can see it up in the top left.
You see that over there? Wow! So colorful, so much rainbow, and they finished it this morning, so a huge shout out to Melly for all of that. Oni Pilot has worked with me before. They have worked on the Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament graphics, so all the logos and stuff you saw in Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament and doing like the live editing of graphics and all that. They worked on the graphics for NIJI Prism Cup, so all these cool overlays you see right now, all the cool overlays and all the slides and everything, they worked on that for us. And Kanaru was our creative consultant. I've worked with Kanaru a lot in the past regarding how to insert Easter eggs and make things more NIJISANJI-like. So we had Kanaru work with Varuna, which is the studio we hired to make our Minecraft server. Obviously, they were not very familiar with NIJISANJI, so we had Kanaru and I had a lot of meetings with Varuna to make the servers more NIJISANJI-like, to have like lots of Easter eggs hidden around and like give them ideas on what to include to, you know, just have a lot of NIJISANJI in there, and lots of references and everything. So huge shout out to everybody that worked really hard on this event, and I really look forward to showing you guys all of it soon, and with the early access tour and also the actual event itself, and all the members who will be streaming on that server for the training facilities or just exploring it themselves. Yeah!
Woo! And of course, next up, I am the so-called producer and caster. While I am directly involved in the creation of the project, most of the work going into this has been from Selene because I'm very busy with other things at the moment. But when it came to funding the project and helping out with some of the production, that's been my ballpark, and I'm really excited to be involved in a project like this. And what I want to do, hopefully, once the Prism Cup is over and the server is open to the world, hopefully organizing another huger event, or perhaps managing things that go on in day-to-day server life might be something that I'd like to be involved in. So really happy to be a part of this. Yes. And thank you to Selene for spearheading most of the work and for putting this all on, because trust me, could I have gotten this managed all by myself? Definitely not.
A huge shout out to Vox. He has helped a lot, and like I might have like stressed him out a little bit.
No. I have stressed you out quite a lot because I am. No. Don't you dare. You've been doing such a good job. Don't you dare.
But yeah, it's a huge shout out to Vox for helping me make this possible as well. And like I remember messaging Vox, and because we had this idea for a long time, like we talked about this before, and I think like it was like a couple of months ago. I was like, Vox, I was like, do you still want to do it? And he's like, you know what? I thought, yeah, let's do it. I was like, all right, okay, here's everything.
Slen got to work, and I was like, you know what? This is good. This is good.
I was just like, all right. I was like, Vox was like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, okay, here are the builders. Which one do you want?
showed me a series of Minecraft build commission of one of which was Varuna. I looked through the website, so I was like, this one seems good. and then we went for that, and that was the process. So Selene has been doing a lot of really, really, really good work, and it's been fascinating to watch this all spring up while I've been really, really busy with other things, and I'm just so happy to get to be involved regardless.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's gonna be really, really fun. I really can't wait to see if the teams are gonna have an actual names going on with it, what kind of creative names are they going for, and also, wait, Fox, you show the hashtag again for everybody.
Oh,
for those who,
yeah. Wait, which slide is that on?
It's the first slide. It's the first one.
Oh.
It's the very first slide. It's after Tazumi.
Yes. Wait a minute. Hang on. Is it?
Yeah, NIJISANJI Prism Cup 2023.
Yeah.
So use that hashtag for anything related to this tournament, and cheer for whichever is your favorite team. Use that hashtag to cheer for your favorite team.
There it is.
But yes, I'm very, very excited to see how everything's gonna go. Whichever team is gonna win each event, and if we see a team that might be a little bit stronger than the other, I won't hesitate to nerf them a little. Like maybe come from the sky and throw potions at them. Who knows?
Selene, there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake. Oh, my God.
Shit!
Oh no, we're dying. I'm kidding. I'm shaking the slide around in OBS because that's just so much that oh my God. Well, I'll put the once the stream ends, I'll be putting the hashtag in the stream title and description, and also we'll both be tweeting about it, so it won't be too difficult for you guys to find
So
it.
we'll have all the information of everything that has happened tweeted out in the end. We're gonna be typing that up. And thank you all for coming to the announcement. It's been a long time coming for another NIJISANJI event, and so happy to have another event for you guys to be excited for and cheer for in EN, and we hope you enjoy.
Woo!
Yeah!
Thank you everybody for coming to the announcement for the NIJISANJI Prism Cup. I'm so excited for this event to come to fruition after so much hard work on Selene's part, and
Vox too.
Okay, all right, thank you. On my part as well. Yeah, I did stuff too.
Yourself, Vox. Don't forget about yourself.
Yeah. And I'm so excited to see what happens. This has been something that we've been wanting to do for a really, really long time. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm not pregnant. I'm not giving birth. But instead, we are giving birth to this beautiful Minecraft project.
Yeah,
and it's going to be really fun.
It's a Minecraft.
It's going to be exciting. There's going to be drama. There's going to be violence. There's going to be parkour. There's going to be competition. There's going to be rivalries. Who's ready to see it? I know I am. Give me a one in chat if you're excited.
Ready.
That's all I've got to say. Selene, any closing thoughts at all?
I remember everybody to use the hashtag NIJISANJI Prism Cup 2023 to cheer on for your favorite team. And yeah, for any future updates, it will be using that tag. We will be posting out the information of everything we say later on Twitter. So be on luck of that. If you forgot about it and you're just like, I don't want to rewatch the VOD, don't worry, it'll be a Twitter post for everybody. But yes, look forward to the event, guys. Yeah.
See you later.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Oh, yeah, we got it. They can still hear us. Bye, everyone! Bye! Prism Cup!
Yeah, NIJISANJI Prism Cup! Woo!
Let's go!